stuff done because I have notes and I have motivation and a plan. So, armed with these three things, let's go over what we did with our last game, just to catch you guys up. So, we had the last couple streams, it was salmonberry season, so we had to be going around and collecting salmonberries because salmonberries are extremely lucrative in that they can make salmonberry jam, which sells for quite a lot, salmonberry wine, which sells for even more, and it's something that is literally free and just on the ground. So takes quite literally no energy to get. Just takes a lot of time. Now, last stream, we were able to go through the mines. We built some more recycling stations. We tapped a couple more things. We partially filled a good number of bundles. And honestly, regardless of if you decide to fill bundles all at once, or if you want to just incrementally fill them like I do, doesn't matter, but filling the bundles is kind of what I call plot A. This game is really kind of open world in that you can do whatever you want, at whatever time you want, in whatever order you want. But there are kind of two main plots. Plot A is like finishing the community center. Because once you revitalize it, everyone loves you, like your friendship goes way up, everyone becomes way more happy, well, happier. The town gets a huge boost. I can't tell you too much else, because it's a huge spoiler, but if this game has a plot, that's the closest to one that it comes. Plot B, I would say, is whatever, like, relationship you wanted to have with one of the NPCs. And I've said this a few times on my other streams, whatever NPC you choose to woo is up to you, so long as it says that they are single, you can woo them. So, technically every dateable sim in this game is bisexual. They will date, you could call them pan, depending. This game is unfortunately a little binary in that you can choose either male or female, which is not the best, but it's also a very simple game that was only built by one person. So, admittedly, I'm sure if Eric Baroni, the creator, had a chance to reprogram this game and make it all again, he may increase the inclusivity a little bit more. But as of right now, in terms of just the game's limitations, the characters are essentially bisexual. I would say pansexual just because during character creation, you can make your character, even though you have to choose a sex, you can still make them present however you want. You can make them female, but, like, give them a beard. You can make them male, but, like, give them a cute little, like, hair and, like, bow combo with, like, a little heart t-shirt. Like, you do have some flexibility. Thankfully, your biggest flexibilities come with your dateables. So you have Abigail, Sam, Haley, Sebastian, Elliot, Leia, Shane, Penny, Harvey, Emily, Maru, Alex, and... oh, nope, that's it. Okay. So, we are going to take all the materials that we have, because we didn't really get a chance to do stuff and drop things off. Alright, what are we working with here? We kind of had to leave on a rather quick note before, so let's just reevaluate. Okay, so let's put that away. I think what we could also do is upgrade another tool. But since we're actually kind of decently close to our next and last backpack upgrade, why don't we wait on the tools for now? Just because the more backpack space we have, the more we can do in a day. The more we can do in a day, the more money we make, which means that we can then go back and fix our tools. So this, I believe, is our last bundle item for one of the boiler room things. We have 2 coal. We're going to continue to need iron, so let's put these down. And we are going to need more coal, which you can technically buy from Clint, but why would we do that when we're trying to save money and we could just go back to the mines? Oh, one thing I didn't do is check the weather, the thing that we normally do. Didn't also check the fortune. Let's see, so tomorrow's going to be cloudy. Today's luck. Not great. So today might be a fishing day. Radish salad. We knew that. Alright, because we were able to upgrade our watering can, you hold down the button, it can water more than one tile at a time for the same energy cost. This will really cut down the amount of time and energy you are spending on your crops. I mean, these are your chores. The chores are the thing that you always need to focus on first before you really do anything else. I know that you can technically wait till the end of the day, but my problem with that is if you're like out in the mines doing stuff, you're going to be bringing all of your forageables and things with you. Your bags are going to be full. Your energy meter is probably going to be pretty low by the time you run back here, or remember to run back here and water your crops, and or you're out of energy, or you're just out of time. So I don't like to chance it, personally. I always like to get my chores done first, then whatever energy I have to spend, whatever anything else that whatever energy I have, whatever money I have, whatever bag space I have, I know I can spend it on doing whatever else I need to do that day. So, personally, I prefer to do it that way. So let's go into our community center boiler room. This comes later. That's the one. Now you can check your bundle status from there, but you can't actually fill the bundle until you go to the community center yourself. So let's drop our watering can off just because we won't need it. Alright, I see some forageables, which will be good to stockpile for the mines. Always be on the lookout for worms. This is a good avenue for worm patches to spawn, and worm patches can give you anything from like secret notes, stone, clay, artifacts sometimes if you're lucky, books which include tips for your character to learn. Oh, I forgot! Today's the flower dance! All the more reason to get some stuff done. Well, I guess we're not going to be making any money today, because the flower dance festivals always take like the whole day, pretty much. Booyah! Third of the way to getting that oh, wow, okay. Third of the way to getting our minecart. All we'll need for this is a gold bar, which you get in the mines when I think you get to level 60 and onward, I think. 60 and onward will also produce these, which we only need one of. Now, I know that the traveling merchant sells these because we've seen her do so. And Krobus sells these. We'll meet him a lot later. But you could just get them for free in the mines. Oh, we unlocked a new bundle room. These little guys, in case you guys were missing my last few streams, are Junimos. They are forest spirits. They have taken residence into the community center because it has fallen derelict. Their little job is to help you rebuild the community center. They've lived here longer than any other humans, and they don't like places of like warmth and happiness being left derelict. So they have agreed to help you rebuild the community center, and these bundles are determined by the Junimos. So you're essentially helping them help you fill the bundle. So this bulletin board specifically doesn't give you items or fast travel or anything like that, but it does give you friendship. And so each of these bundles doesn't just necessarily have a theme, like the fish tank has a theme, the craft room has a theme, the pantry has a theme. Each individual bundle is targeted to a person. So the chef's bundle is for Gus, because Gus runs the saloon and he cooks. You're not going to find one of these until you either get pigs or get stupid lucky at the traveling merchant, which we have been getting at the traveling merchant. Both stupid lucky and things. So that might not be so hard to get. Fried egg and maki rolls you can cook. You occasionally can also buy maki rolls from Gus himself, so LOL, buy something from Gus to make him happy when you give it back to him later. But maple syrup we can get if we tap our trees. The dye bundle is with Emily. Most of these are forageables. Aquamarine we'll find in the mines. Sea urchins you can find on the beach, which we'll need to fix that bridge to do. That will take 300 wood. These you can find in the mine, or if you decide to let Demetrius keep mushrooms in your little cave, you get these pretty easily. But I think we're going to try something else, because I've always chosen mushrooms, which is very lucrative. But the other alternative, you get a choice. I've always chosen the mushrooms, but the other choice is you get to tell Demetrius to keep bats. And these bats are fruit bats. They go and find you exotic fruits, which, in my experience, would have been incredibly helpful for my original file, in which it took me 2 full years to get 3 apples, a pomegranate, and a red cabbage. So, red cabbage isn't a fruit, I know, but red cabbages are only sold by Pierre in year 2. So, you can get apples and pomegranates in year 1. This less, though. I mean, you could also get lucky with the traveling merchant and she'll sell one, but this bundle's really hard to get. You also get you can grow sunflowers in the summer, and we will be. During this stream, we may actually hit first day of summer, depending on how quickly you progress. Duck feathers only come from farming ducks. But you fill this bundle and you become really good friends with Emily. So if you want to date Emily, that's the bundle you need to fill first. Purple mushrooms are extremely hard to find, but you find them the same way as you would the red mushroom. The nautilus shell you would get as a forageable from the beach, specifically the ocean. Chub, we've actually been catching a lot of those, so you guys know where to get those. And a frozen geode. We've seen these before. You get those from the mines too. Enchanter's bundle. This is, you can't woo Rasmodius, but it never hurts to be friends with a wizard. The oak resin you get if you tap an oak tree. Wine you can only get, well, we saw it from the traveling merchant the other last stream, but we didn't buy it because it was all of our money. Rabbit's foot you can only get if you keep rabbits. This game is a little strange in that when you have rabbits in a big coop, they drop rabbits' feet, just as forageables. They don't lose feet. They continue to have 4. They just drop feet. Does it make sense? No. And then another pomegranate. We did get 1 from the traveling merchant. I don't know if we'll see 1 again, because you need, I think overall you need 2 to complete the community center. And Maru. Sorry, not Maru. This is Marnie. They don't even look alike, but their names are similar. Marnie. Marnie, who's totally having an affair with Lewis, needs wheat, hay, and apples. Wheat you can grow in the summer. That's no big deal. Hay you get from scything down grass. Once you build a silo, that's also easy. Apples, less easy. You need to pretty much plant a tree in a sapling in summer, let it grow the entire summer, and then a couple of days into fall, it'll finally start producing apples, and you need 3 of them for Marnie's bundle. In my opinion, in my previous game, this and the pomegranate bundle were the hardest ones to fill. I had it down to just these 2 bundles, keeping me from the entire community center. So we're going to try the bats and see if that goes faster. I don't believe we have anything else that can go in any bundles. So, the flower dance has begun. I think that also means that we can't go to anybody else's place. I think. Let's try it, though. I wonder if Clint is around. Because everybody does attend the festival, but sometimes like you'll see them walking to the festival, and sometimes they'll just be doing their own thing until you go into the festival, and then suddenly everyone is there. Yeah, once we get 300 wood and unlock that, we'll start finding more forageables, like the red sea anemones, the urchins, etc. I don't know if Clint is around. Let's see. Nope. He's locked up because he's going to the festival. Alright. Let's do the same then. Now, I believe the fastest way to get to the festival... This is over that bridge that you can't fix. That's just sort of permanently out of service. It's only open for pretty much this event and this event only. Hey, Jody. Hey, Sam. They're gonna go to the festival, too. What do you think my new song should be about? Rough! Wow! This is what I chose in my other games. Let's try something else. As long as you're friendly with Sam, he'll be just super nice and say that sounds like a great idea for anything you pick, with the exception of, you know, you being an absolute trash human being and using that fourth option. So as you guys have seen, so long as you're in a festival, time and energy don't matter. Like, your time disappears, your energy disappears. So if you have an agenda of what you need to do, or like if you need to go to the bathroom or anything, this would be a good place to do both. You have no time limit, so you can talk to whomever, you can do whatever. However, you don't have access to your inventory with the exception to check. You can't use gifts, you can't, like, give anything to anybody, you can't interact, you can't fish. Ooh. I collect these personally, but we don't have the disposable income right now. This festival, in your very first year, is completely useless, because you're not dating anybody. This festival is really only good in, like, year 2 or year 3, when you start, like, actually dating a sim and you guys are, like, going out. Then you get to share a dance together, and it gets really cute. I think I've seen some YouTubers wait until around this time of the year to, like, propose to their sim too, because, like, you get to have, like, a little dance and everybody's here and everybody looks real cute, and you'll see. So you can also buy things for your house. So if you want to spruce up your house, you can also buy, this all counts as furniture technically. I'm a bit of a utilitarian, so no, but let's at least talk to everybody. Because you do still get heart credit with your socials with these characters, so long as you talk to them. Yeah, in your first year, doesn't matter if you're trying to date somebody, they will all reject your proposal to dance with them. Once you start dating a sim, they will actually be your dance partner. And it's real cute. Yeah, so everybody will be like, I hope somebody dances with me. And then you'll be like, want to dance with me? And they'll be like, no. Alright, F off. Ask her to dance. You dog. He's gonna ask Haley, because they're totally going out. Unless you want to get in there and to start dating one of them. They'll break up to date you. Wow, fuck off. Oh, sorry, language. Let's talk to everybody else. Yeah, Haley's gotta die first. She doesn't die. You don't kill characters in this game. Okay. Okay, Demetrius, that was a little weird. No, I'm not. Thanks for laughing. Yeah, so this is the whole festival in your first year. No one wants to dance with you. You talk to everyone. Everyone's kind of bored. Oh, also, if somebody's in your way, you can literally just walk into them till they move. Aww. Okay, so since there's really nothing you can do in your first year, I know this festival's kind of a wash, but it gives you something to look forward to for next year. Also, I haven't skipped a festival intentionally ever, but if you ever needed to or wanted to, this is the one to miss. You get this cute little cutscene. Which you can skip, I think? No, you can't. I think when you are dating somebody, you can compete against Haley, unless you're dating Haley, in which you guys will win anyway. Um, and, oh yeah, 10 p.m. And I think you can be Crown Flower Queen if you're competing against Haley. Let's see. I haven't actually done that yet in my game. Let's see. Let's check the fish tank. Yep, no, we've already turned in a mussel. So in that case, let's sell it. We do have a good amount of energy and a fair amount of time. So let's catch a fish or two. Or chop down a tree. Let's chop some trees, actually. You're going to need wood for pretty much anything and everything. All of your buildings, for unlocking that bridge, for a lot of your crafting stations. So it's always a good idea if you have any little bit of extra energy left, especially on a festival day, to plant a tree. Oh, other trick, while you're cutting down wood. If you have a tree that's close to water, your wood will fall into the water if you cut it down the wrong way. So always, if you can, put yourself between the tree and the water. It usually falls the other way. That way you don't just lose all of your resources, because once it falls into the water, you can't get it back. It's gone. Alright, so it's midnight. Until we get that star drop, we're just going to be going to bed early, take no energy penalty, go right to full. Yeah, well, I forgot it was a festival day, so that's just going to have to be how it is. However, we're going to go to Clint's. We're going to open those geodes and see what's going to happen. So let's check the weather and the fortune teller. Also bad luck. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be clear and sunny. Ooh, we're gonna have to, get some seeds from Pierre. I know that we had gotten some auxiliary seeds. Alright, a good number. Good, good. Drop that in there. And we already filled, the quality, slot for the parsnips, so we can sell this if we want. We could also, honestly, keep it for the festival. We might want to. We don't need the seeds for now. For the Grange Festival, you do need 9 things, and they need to be your, like, best rated item. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not bad. You'll want to probably diversify them. So Iridium ranked anything will give you the best thing, but we're not going to be able to get Iridium based everything just because it's year 1. We don't have the money, the time, or the physical resources to have a lot of those. So having a couple of really good fish, a couple of vegetables, some fruit, forageables. We could put in a gold bar if we find one by then. 9 slots of as diverse, as items as you can get will get you a really high score. If you win the Grange Festival, you automatically get enough for a star drop, which permanently increases your energy. But even if you come in like 2nd or 3rd, which is really not hard to do, you can literally just put in like 9 pumpkins and you'll get like automatic 3rd or 2nd. You just play a couple carnival games from that festival, and you'll get enough for a star drop. So even if you don't win the Grange Festival, it doesn't kill you. Let's get all of our strawberries. These go for a while. These take a couple of days to germinate. They take a little while. Alright, so let's take our seeds and plant those. Oh, I should have planted them there. Oh well. Alright, so we can keep a couple of our auxiliary seeds, that's fine. When you upgrade your watering can further, the iron watering can will do, I think, up to 5 spaces. The gold watering can will do 5 spaces, and or the same amount of space that a quality sprinkler takes. And once you get the iridium watering can, it does, I think, like a 3x3 space in front of you, which is roughly the same as an iridium sprinkler. So upgrading your watering can is always a good idea. It just takes the most planning, because as we learned in the last stream, the best plan of action to upgrade your watering can is to put it in the day before it rains, which is one of the reasons why we always check the weather. Let's drop off some of these. This. What do we need for the crab pots? Wood and iron. You know what we've got? Wood and iron. Alright, so we've got enough for 1 crab pot. I say we put it in the ocean. I found that the ocean has the greatest diversity of things that you can get from the crab pot, and it's also going to fill your crab pot bundle the fastest. You can't fill it all the way, because there are some things that you will need from a crab pot that only come from the rivers, but you get the majority of your things from the ocean, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go put it in the ocean. Oh, before we go to the ocean, there's one more thing. Crab pots only work if you put bait in them. They'll just sit there and do nothing unless you put bait in them. So, no. Let's bring some bait. Now, there is a worm bin that you can build. I think we learned that recipe. Or we're about to. Yeah, we're about to. It will be a bin that literally generates bait for free. Until we get to that point, though, it would probably just be best if we built a chest and put it with it there. So let's just put a ton in there. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, Clint's is open. So on our way down to the ocean, let's go to Clint's and open all those geodes. Geodes can be ranked. Like, obviously, a regular geode will probably not give you anything too crazy. The frozen geode will probably find you something a little bit better than what would be in a regular geode, but you also have the chance of it being the same, like coal, like stone. Magma geodes, which you get in the gold levels, can be... Sorry, Lewis! I didn't think you'd see me. Magma geodes can produce things that are also better than frozen geodes, but you can also still get coal from them. Omni geodes are the biggest wild card because they can be literally any of the things from any of the geodes, in my experience. Maybe that's just been how my luck is. Tell me what the coolest thing you've ever gotten from a geode was, or the lamest, and then tell me what geode it was from. I would love to know. Copper. Iron, good. Ooh, Celestine. I don't think we've seen that yet. Stone. More copper. Alright, well the Celestine will be good. I think we haven't given that to Gunther yet. We've not. You can always tell what you've given Gunther as I've said before, if Gunther's name is in the description. If it is, you've never seen it before, and Gunther will want to see it. So we're going to turn it in. And that will show up in our totals for later. It will be a charitable donation, which counts in our favor for our monetary deposit at the end of the night. Now, because we're not on our farm, you got to be careful where you place chests and things. So long as it's a walking path for a PC to come through, or an NPC, they will destroy it, and it will disappear. So if you place a chest in a place where you know NPCs walk, first of all, don't. And second of all, it can be destroyed. Which means you will lose everything in it. So let's put the crab pot down. Let's put the chest down here. So far as I've seen, I have not seen NPCs come down here. In my other file, I have a line of crab pots here and a worm bin here, and I've never had any trouble. I know some people will probably line them up here on the dock, so that way you can just run along the dock. I like to keep them on the beach because then I get a fairly good view of all the forageables that might be around. I think we can build another crab pot with the iron ore that we have, if we were to get more coal. Our luck's not very good today, so I would say it would probably be worth a trip to the mine just to gather materials. We're probably not going to excel that many levels. Oh, onions! We forgot to do onions yesterday. Derp! It's okay. I don't even know if we could have even gotten down there without triggering the event. Unless we had gone like really, really early. Yeah, we definitely have enough of the materials, but we don't have enough of the coal. Oh, let's water the cat. There we go. 'Cause I'm not a dick to animals. There we go. So the cave that I've been mentioning, the one that Demetrius put stuff in for you, it's this little one right here. This cave is currently useless, but Demetrius will eventually walk up to you and be like, hey, I've been meaning to run some experiments. Would you mind if I used the cave next to your base? And you're just like, yeah, man, like, what do you need? And he'll be like, well, worms. What would you prefer I do in there? Would you prefer fruit bats or would you prefer mushrooms? Typically, I've always chosen mushrooms. They are lucrative. They are bundle items. They sell for a butt ton of money, and it is a way to get those bundles filled before ever having to spend much time in the mines. But you do technically get a lot of those items for free by going into the mine, because after a certain section you start finding those rare mushrooms just around. So honestly, they're probably equally good. Having never tried the fruit bats, I don't have much of an opinion, so this stream will be the first file in which I will try having fruit bats around. Alright, we got a frozen geode, which once we put it into the bundle, we can't turn into Gunther, or to Clint. So I'd say let's keep this a bundle item, just because every frozen geode thereafter we can just turn into Clint. I was really hoping there'd be more iron on this level. But remember, our luck's not good today, so we're probably not gonna find a ladder too soon. I do have the one cherry, but oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good sound. That means they're little coalings. I'll get those in a minute, but we need these guys. These guys drop coal. Oh, and a way down, apparently. Alright, that was worth it. Oh, wow, okay. I always hoe these little areas. You get forageables, you can find dwarven scrolls, you can find ore, you can find artifacts. Super useful. Make sure, though, that you always bring forageables, because running out of energy down here can be a death sentence. Not just when you're fighting enemies, but like also when you find out that like, oh wait, I need to leave, and I can't. Dandelions are a good source of energy. When you upgrade your hoe, much like the watering can, the tiles in which it becomes usable increases. So with your copper hoe, you'll be able to hoe 3 tiles at once using the same technique as the watering can, where you just hold down the button. Ooh, that was nice. Which will cut down the amount of time it takes you to plant things. Which, by the way, is really, really useful in the beginning of every season. You know, when you're planting new crops, all your old ones die, etc. You gotta essentially redo your entire field. Ooh, a way down. Alright, 2 more and then we get a checkpoint. But our energy is not doing great, TBH. Alright, let's see what's further down here. Any coalings? They remind me of little coal sprites from Howl's Moving Castle. There we go. Thankfully, these little coalings don't do a lot of damage. So they're pretty easy to kill, but they're always mixed in with things that are a little harder to kill. Alright, so we filled the Frozen Tear bundle, but if you want to romance Sebastian, it's one of his favorite things. So always keep these around. It's one of his favorite gifts. It will speed up your friendship with him very, very quickly. Ooh, another sword. I think we got some hardwood, too! Booyah! Very excellent. We need 10 of those to do pretty much anything useful, including the bundle, including a couple of workstations you'll need them for, etc. Alright, we need 1 more level, and then we'll be able to descend to our checkpoint. Which is not bad timing, because it's almost 9 o'clock. Alright, I think this is technically a battle level. When you find levels with a lot of enemies in them, get rid of the sap. I get sap all the time. The game is sort of subtly saying, oh, you probably can find a way down if you kill everything in here. It's not always true, but I found it's true more often than not. Ah, Dwarven Scroll. What else do we get rid of? Bat wings. Having that backpack upgrade would be really nice. Darn. I was hoping that would work. Oh well. Maybe if we kill the bats. Yes! Haha! Hello, checkpoint! And these are better boots. So, Let's drop something. Put these boots on. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, these boots are worse. We can sell those at the Adventurers Guild. What do we get rid of? Probably the slime. Just because clay is actually kind of difficult to find. So let's... It's 10 p.m. I think the Adventurers Guild is still open. Maybe not. Nope. Alright. We just missed them. Alright, well, in that case... We'll leave these for later. We'll sell those to the Adventurers Guild later. The rest we gotta take with us. Oh, did we get any bundle items? Technically, no. Not yet. We do have enough to forge some more iron bars, though, which means another crab pot. Ooh, and our jam is ready. That means we can put 2 more strawberries in there. You can also put vegetables in there to pickle them, but it's not quite as much energy. Gotta keep those. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Oh yeah, we did get a bundle item. That one. That one. Oh wait, what are we doing? Put those back. Put that down. Oh, we can sell the jade. Oh, we haven't brought a frozen tear to Gunther yet. That's right, because we put it in the bundle first. Alright, so we can chop like 1 tree down, and then we'll go to bed. Let's plant the acorn. And then let's go to bed. Ooh! So whenever you hit level 5 in any of your skills, you get to pick a specialization. Animal products are worth 20% more, or crops are worth 10% more. Just because we don't use animal products, our first priority was not to build a barn. Let's just go tiller. It's just, as of right now, worth more. Look at that harvest. Guys, we might actually get the backpack this stream. All we need to do is literally do that like 1 more time. Just about. Alright, so let's check the luck today and the weather. It's going to rain tomorrow, which means we won't need our watering can. Good luck today. Okay, today might be a mine day, which is honestly perfectly fine. Should have put those in before. Oh, we may not have enough wood for another crab pot. Yeah, they take 40 wood. So we need to cut down at least 1 tree in order to get that done. I'd say let's avoid the trees and go for just the loose wood down here and the saplings. This is also the 3rd day in a row we have forgotten to get the onions. That is absolutely my bad. Alright, now that's enough for a crab pot. Right? Oh, we need 3 iron bars. Balls. Alright, well, that we can do. That's an easy fix. Also, we need to water all of our stuff. this. There we go. Drop that, drop that. Actually, no, we need that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop these. And this. Let's water all of our stuff. Like, say, if I were to put these green beans in the preserve jar, you can just pickle them. And then they sell for more than they would have if you just sold the beans. Alright, we are going to have to go to Pierre's today. We're also going to have to visit the traveling merchant and see what she has. Because if she has something good, it may completely throw our backpack plans aside. Which she has done before. I swear to God, if she has another pomegranate, I'm going to flip my lid. Alright, we do have a couple of auxiliary seeds. These won't grow yet. Neither will these. So let's just plant the auxiliaries and then see how many we'll need from Pierre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, the ground is already watered, so we won't have to do that later. Let's drop these off. You can also keep your crops. I know some streamers will keep their non-ranked items instead of having forageables, but since in early game I feel like it's really more important to save every cent for some of the milestone upgrades, I tend not to do that just because it's money. You're eating your money. The forageables you're literally not putting any effort or money into, so I feel no guilt eating forageables, but eating stuff that I've spent money to grow, just, I don't know, I'm a miser. Alright, so this will be our river crab pot. Which also means that we need bait. So I like to put my crab pots in either of these areas. There we go. So, alright, so thing number 1. Let's go by the traveling merchant. We'll swing around and get some onions. After that, we'll go to Clint's and Gunther's. Do like a big circle. Also, when you unlock Krobus, Friday is the day he sells iridium sprinklers. It's the only day of the week. So if you've got 10 grand... Ooh! Ooh, she's got a lot of things we need. Nautilus shell is a forageable, but it could take a really long time for us to see it. Red snapper is a... It's by the coconut. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. But we have so many bundle items now. Alright, so part of our stop is going to be, besides hitting Pierre's, we're also going to be swinging up to the community center. But the community center doesn't have like an opening time. So if you got to deprioritize something, always let it be the community center. Clint's is open for the least amount of time. Pierre's is open for the second least amount of time. And you'll always want to hit the places that have a time limit. Clint's closes at 4. Closes the earliest of any vendor that I know. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got a forageable here. There goes Elliot. Oh, we got a shrimp! Always reload your crab pot. Otherwise, you'll miss an entire day of forageables. Oh, that was a lot of clay. Wow, okay. One of the reasons you need to keep your clay is that I think one of the more expensive, it's either buildings or crafting station, requires like 10 clay. And if you keep hitting all the worm pots, then you'll just get that in no time and it'll be absolutely no trouble at all. Otherwise, it'll be a little more difficult to obtain. Alright, so we're only going to do one of these because frozen geodes are... Oh. Because frozen geodes are a bundle item, so we're only going to do one of these. And stone. Marble! We have not turned that into Gunther yet. Good. And Penny's not sitting in front of Gunther's for once, so we can go through the garbage. There we go. Turn this in, and turn this in. And we get a reward for it. It also empties slots in our inventory. We got a painting. You can't sell furniture and paintings, unfortunately. At least not so far as I know. If you can, please tell me where and with whom. Because I got a lot of useless stuff in my house that I don't actually use. And it's... I feel guilty putting it in a chest, so I always put it somewhere, so my house looks super cluttered. Which, honestly, in real life, not that far off. But, like, if you guys saw my actual room, there would just be, like, stuffed animals, posters, papers, crafting supplies. It's just kind of a little too emblematic for my taste. If there is a vendor that will actually take furniture, that would be awesome. Alright, so let's put the shrimp in our crab pot. So now we just need one of these, which you'll be able... We can get crayfish, snails, and periwinkles from our river bin. You can get lobsters, crabs, and cockles from the ocean bin. Alright, now I think the red snapper are from ocean. Yes. And then we need to go to, I think, the pantry for the... No, it's the craft room, because coconut is technically a forageable. It's also Haley's favorite thing. So if you want to romance Haley, she's coconuts for coconuts. Alright, so the last thing we need is from maple syrup and oak resin or any of the mushrooms. So we're not quite to the mines yet to find these. I'd say the easiest things to get for this bundle are these, because we just need to build more tappers, which is, I think, just wood and copper. We have a good luck day today, so I would say we should honestly spend it in the mines. Also, we have a nautilus shell. Trying to remember what bundle that's for. It's not going to be the pantry. Foraging, foraging. Nope. Just checked that one. Ocean fish. Nope. Night fishing, lake fish, river fish. Nope. I swear, I know this nautilus thing is for sure a bundle item. It caused me a lot of grief and there we go, field research bundle. It caused me a lot of grief in my other file. Okay, so let's drop that in. Chubs are easy to get, and here's the geode. So that's already halfway done. Chubs we've gotten in multiple other streams before, so we know those are easy to get. I think you get them in like the mountain stream. It's like super simple. Alright, we can also, since it's 2 p.m., swing by the Adventurers Guild and drop off a bunch of stuff we don't need. I.e. the things that we grabbed in the mines last night. Hey, Maru. I forgot the onions again. Ooh, that was a lot of copper. Let's drop these off. Sell that, sell that. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you can't sell furniture here. We should also stop by Pierre's before we go home, so let's take the long way around. Thankfully, we do also have a couple of forageables we can sell to Pierre's. That'll free up our bag space, and it'll also be stuff that we don't have to hold on to, and it's money. We'll get the quest later. Yeah. Actually, let's not buy any of these, just because the season ends in 2 days, so we can't feasibly grow anything. The least this takes without deluxe speed grow, which we don't have, is 4 days. So any money we spend on seeds will be fruitless, both literally and figuratively, in that the plants will die before they're fully grown. We do, however, I just remembered, have the mixed seeds, which you can get from hoeing. They're forageables. You get them if you break up plant matter with your scythe or with your sword. So we could just plant those. Because they're free, and we didn't spend anything on them, you can plant them, and they'll essentially be placeholders. So that way when they die, they cost you nothing, and you don't have to completely re-hoe the area. You just have to, like, scythe it down and just, like, re-fertilize it. It's less work. So let's throw some of these down. This we can sell. We have a gold forageable, so let's drop that down, which takes the place of these, which means we can eat these. Let's drop the rare seed in. Let's put this up just because I don't like... There we go. Don't want it to be in my bag. And let's plant the seeds. Oh, we only got 4. Let's plant them around the border. That's fine. We may get more seeds actually from our making our way down to the spring onions, which you cannot plant, unfortunately. You do sometimes get mixed seeds from worm patches, though, so that would be nice. Ooh! Finally! God, knowing our luck, the 3 days that we missed with spring onions would have either produced, like, 0 or maybe 4 in all 3 days. So I don't feel too bad about missing it. Alright, the other thing we can do is fish, but I think we'll see a lot of the more difficult fish come out, so let's just stick to the original plan and go up to the mines. Even if we end up not advancing just because it's kind of late, that'll honestly be perfectly fine. That means we still get to, you know, harvest some materials, hopefully mostly coal. The other thing we can totally do, if we have enough wood, I don't know that we do, is build more tappers. Yeah, 40 wood, I don't think we have that. Yeah, we definitely don't. We've got the copper, but we'll need the wood. So let's go to the mines and see what we can at least accomplish. Did I remember getting the quest? No. Oh, key tip. There'll be an event in this game. When you get far enough, this whole thing will have a landslide, and up there will be a bathhouse, which sounds hella useless until I tell you that the bathhouse restores your energy. Like if you went to bed at 1:50 last night and you took an energy penalty, but you have really good luck and you want to go to the mines, go to the bathhouse first thing in the morning. It will literally replenish your energy. You just have to sit there for like, I think what'll ultimately be like a half an hour or so. A ghost! I haven't seen one of these in a very long time. In like, you know, real people time. You can kill these for quests. Sometimes NPCs want you to kill them. Forgot how much health they have. For being undead, they sure don't die easily. Oh! Ghostfish! I guess I haven't killed one of these before because I've never seen that happen. Nope. We're gonna just nope out of there. Oh wow, very good luck today. Alright, in the interest of time, we are not gonna explore the caves. We are just gonna grab the stuff that is available and head down. We need 2 more levels. See, this is the difference between having a good luck day in the mines and a bad luck day in the mines. Ooh, coal. Hardwood, amazing. Let's put a cherry. Nope. It's a bundlefish. We're not doing anything with that. We found a solar essence too. Damn. All right. Oh my god. We're gonna be 2/3 of the way done with our mining bundle. It's not even summer. I hope you guys aren't getting too used to our amazing luck for the stream, because this is not typical. I promise you, it is not typical at all. Use your knockback to your advantage. Can we build a cherry bomb? No, we don't have enough copper. Okay. Nope, don't get close to the bat. That is a bat. We don't want bats right now. We want to kill this ghost. Now we can kill the bat. One thing at a time. Divide and conquer. She says as she jumps into the coaling. That sounds like a bat. Yep. Oh, if only we can just find the one ladder. I know we're gonna take an energy penalty probably, but we just gotta find the one way down. Come on, good luck. I know it's getting late. Come on, ladder. Oh, you know what? Cherry bomb. Let's find a rock-heavy area. Cherry bomb of fate! Dang it! Alright, we're gonna have to call it. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it in time. Yes! Ah! Okay, let's just get the hell out of here. I think we're gonna make it in time, but we're gonna take a bit of a penalty. Cutting it a little close, but we're gonna make it. Whew, that was definitely worth it. Go to sleep with seconds to spare. Charcoal kiln! So we can turn 10 wood pieces into 1 charcoal. Which, considering how easy trees are to find, sounds like a good thing, but considering how much energy it costs to get 10 wood just for 1 coal, I always have one, but I don't always use it. Let's see, tomorrow's gonna be sunny. Good luck today. Okay, so... Oh! Demetrius! A few days ago I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know, the empty cave. So he's gonna ask us what we want. I've always chosen mushrooms. Let's try bats this time. Now the bats take a little while in order for you to, like produce anything. Alright, let's drop a lot of stuff in here. Drop that in there, drop that in there. We need 10 pieces for the bundle. We can't drop 5. We, like, actually legit need 10. Drop that in there. Alright, this will be probably our last... Unless we produce anything tomorrow, this will be the last harvest of the season. Scythe that kale. This is how we plant it, though. We can probably keep some of these to pickle. That ghost fish we're putting in the bundle, though. Alright, let's take some of the bait with us. Let's go see what our crab pots have given us. Trash, but that's okay. We can turn this into either a torch or some wood. Let's go check on the onions. We've only got 2 more days to get those, and our chores are, you know, nil, because it's raining. Now, if your fishing skill, if you're confident enough in your fishing skill, today is the perfect day to catch fish. Because not only is your skill going to be complemented by the rain, but it's also a good luck day. This is the kind of day where you will catch a walleye, I think, if you wait until nighttime. If we're feeling lucky and if we have a lot of energy, we can try to catch a walleye tonight. That's the last item on the night fish bundle. Ooh, we've been particularly blessed with spring onions, too. No, stop it. Okay, that was worth the venture. Alright, nowhere is still open yet, so let's go to the ocean and crack open our crab pot. I mean, it could be trash, but it could also be a lobster. So, we'll see. Trash from trash cans. Novel. But we can turn those things into crafting materials. Let's see what we got here. Any forageables? Nope. Another shrimp. Well, we can't bundle that, but if you like it, then you should put some bait in it. Oh, today would have been an excellent... Look, bundle item, bundle item, bundle item. Deluxe speed grow, deluxe speed grow, deluxe speed grow, deluxe speed grow items. Don't have 300 wood. Oh well. And I don't know if forageables on the ocean stack. Like, I don't know if they continue to stay there for more than a day. So, that's butts. I don't think we have anything to give to Gunther or to Clint at the moment. Monster loot, is a bundle item, but it's not something you can give to Gunther. I don't think he's interested in it. Alright, so we've got stuff for the fishing bundle. Desert. I don't remember. I think you can also get wood skips during rainy days too. I think they're a mountain fish item. They're very hard to catch though. They're up there with catfish. Booyah! Magnet ring! Which also means we get to unlock another bundle. This one's a money one, though. This magnet ring means that we'll be able to get items from further away. So that way we don't have to, you know, in the mines, if we're using cherry bombs and stuff, we don't have to run around as much. So, filling this bundle takes 10,000 gold, 15, 40,000, 42,500 gold. But if you fill it completely, you fix the bus can go to the desert. The desert gives you the cactus fruit, the coconuts, like you've seen. It's how you get to Skull Caverns, which is a late stage dungeon. If you want to make money on starfruit, like remember when I gasped on us getting the starfruit and told you guys that it was one of the most lucrative crops in the game? It is. And you can buy starfruit seeds from a vendor, Sandy. You also unlock a bunch of other quests, like from Mr. Chi. You guys don't really know who that is yet, but that's fine. You can also unlock a couple of other really good things at the desert. So don't forget about this bundle, but I'd say in early game, don't prioritize these, just because you have so much more to spend these gold amounts on, like getting a barn, getting a stable, fixing your items, trying to make your life easier so that way, you know, your finite energy can bring you a little further. So I would say until you have animal products that you can sell consistently, don't bother with the vault. I always bother with the ones that take like little tiny bits of things at a time. Alright, so we turn the bundles in. It's a very good luck day, so I'd say today is a good day to attempt to go down to the mines. And we have some time. We're actually going to get to the mines before 2 p.m. Amazing. And we don't have to go to Pierre's because nothing will grow before the end of the season. And look at all these forageables that we have. We can throw a couple of these away into this chest here. Like you don't need the trash. You can't eat the shrimp, unfortunately. Not until after you cook it. Alright, so that's fine. Yeah, see, we can just run away from it now and it'll show up to us. Oops. Bat, slime. Go. Go. Ooh, copper. Good. We need 3 more levels. Well, technically 2. No, 3. What is with all these ghosts? I haven't seen this many ghosts on my file ever. And we've hit 3 just in 24 in-game hours. What the crap? Gold? We got actual, like, literal gold from that. Oh my god. Well, we need 3 ore in order to make a bar, so we don't have enough yet. Ooh, that little bugger will give us some coal. And apparently a way down. Alright, daffodils give no energy, so let's... Oh, we should have put that away then. Let's keep our energy high. There's another one down there. I know there's a ladder, but I want those little coal thingies. Let's go get them. Thankfully, they don't do a lot of damage. Oh! I said a couple streams ago that you can find winter forageables for your winter bundle in the ice levels. Here we are. Here's a crystal fruit. Here's something you don't normally see until the month of winter. You can also get snow yams down here. Alright, that's enough. Let's build a cherry bomb so we can keep that. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! There we go. Where'd he... Okay. A little bit of a glitch there, but that's fine. If he gives us another ghost fish, we're gonna sell it, because that's gonna be lucrative. Oh, alright. That's fine. I have never seen this many ghosts on a single file! What the heck?! They're a little glitchy, too. An aquamarine! We need that. If you guys remember, that's one of the bundles. Yes, I'm aware. My inventory is full. I know. Die! Or go back to death! There we go. I guess get rid of the bat wings. Alright, we just gotta get one more level down. Ooh, these weird shaped rocks usually get good stuff in them. Usually. Alright, let's eat some forageables. Get some bag space in here. This Nutrigrain bar will be next. Alright, I won't be building any more cherry bombs just because the coal is too precious. There we go. There we go. They're really gonna make us work for level 60, huh? Wait, why don't we get to keep the... Oh, get rid of the daffodils. There we go! Level 60! A better sword! Although it's a dagger. So it has less range. What do we get rid of? but let's eat the Nutri-Grain bar. There we go. Yeah, so the dagger is 4 to 10 damage, 8 to 18. Actually, but it's got crit power. And I don't really know what weight does, but if you like short weapons, because you rely mostly on your slingshot, I don't have very good aim, so that's not me. Then having the dagger would be pretty useful. I don't abide by it personally, just because it doesn't work for me. But if you can make it work for you, you become very formidable. Like for the ghost and the bats, we honestly could have been using our slingshot. I'm just not great at the slingshot, so I don't find it worth it personally. We keep our bat wings. Alright, so since I had said today would be a good day to fish, let's give it our best shot. See if we can catch a walleye. I don't know if we can, because they're pretty hard to catch, actually, even given the fact that our conditions are perfect. This one's a little thrashy. Probably not a walleye, but... Ah! A chub! Alright, let's drop these off, because we do have some bundle items with us. Then we'll go to where I've caught walleyes before. I've caught them over in the river lake area south of your farm, is where I've seen walleye. There's probably at least 1 or 2 other places where you could feasibly catch them, but I haven't seen them. Maybe that's just my own luck. Tell me in the comments where you guys have caught walleyes before. Oh no, that's right. It's not one of those. It's one of these. Chanters, fodder. Nope. Die. Here we go. Here we go. And then we also have a foraging item. Oh, and also the dye bundle, because we have the aquamarine. And then let's drop off this crystal fruit. Oh, we have one of these. You get them from the mine. So you can essentially find these 2 in the mines. You can sometimes find these, I think, if you're hoeing in the around in like the snow patches and the frost biome where we were. But these do only spawn in the winter. So this bundle will take you till the end of the year to finish. I mean, unless you find it at the Traveling Merchant, but I've never seen one at hers before. These will all just grow on the ground in summer. That will be easy. We still need 5 more of these in order for that to work. So we're getting close to some of those bundles. Now I'm going to show you guys where I catch walleyes. See if it makes any difference. So let's go back to our base. Hey, Sebastian. I could have a lot of time here, but a couple casts. There, a lot more room for fish. If we can catch any in an hour and a half, we'll see. You can catch fish in here, but you won't catch a walleye. Not that I've seen. I usually like to catch them down here. There will be other good luck rainy days in this stream, I'm sure. But, I mean, we'll try it while we can. Plus, by the next time good luck rainy day rolls around, we might actually have a good rod. The better the fishing rod, the more likely you are to get the better fish, which will include the walleye, the sturgeon, the ling carp, the catfish, etc. So, you can't, you know, fill all your bundles within, like, the first frickin' summer, like, spring, then don't worry too much about it. Let's just finish up this cast and run home. Our second iridium bass! Well, fish. The first one I think was a herring. We can throw that in our Grange bundle. That'll increase our chances of winning! That's in the fall, though, so that's an entire season away. Season and a half, really. Alright, we'll leave those for the time being because we don't want the energy penalty, and let's go to bed. I think we have enough time left in the stream for one more day-ish. We'll be pushing it a little, probably past what we normally do, but I don't want to end the stream too early, especially when we're on such a good roll. Alright, today's the last day of spring. Let's see, we can make an omelet. Our luck is going to be bad. Okay, today might be a fishing day. Clear and sunny tomorrow, and it's going to be clear and sunny today. Robin gave us some wood. Thank you, Robin. That means we can buy we can get 2 more tappers, which I think take copper. So let's throw that in there. Let's toss this in here. All right, we got 1 more. So this will be our last harvest. Everything else is going to die, including all of the strawberries. So whatever you can harvest, do it. There's kind of not really a point to watering anything today, just because it's going to die. Alright, let's throw everything else in here so it can be either jamified or pickled. Let's throw this in here. Throw that in there. Alright, so I believe one of the trees that we tapped is over here. Don't remember where, though. Oh, here we go. Pine tar. So let's tap a different tree. Let's tap one of these. I think this is a maple tree and this is an oak tree. So we've tapped an oak tree, and then the next one we do should probably be a maple tree. Alright, get rid of that. Just double checking. I'm fairly certain because we tapped a pine tree first, we will have already finished that bundle. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so we'll be getting oak resin next, which we'll be using for 2 bundles. The exotic foraging bundle, which we'll be able to finish, and one of these. Chef's bundle. Nope, sorry, that's the maple syrup. Here we go, and we'll be partially filling the Enchanter's bundle too. It's also Sunday, which means that it is our last day to get spring onions, and it is also the last day of the season. Here we go. To visit the traveling merchant. Her stock does change in the seasons, but probably at no greater rate than it just does during the week. Alright, so that snail is a bundle item. Now, if you were more concerned than I am about relationships with your NPCs, you'll also have been paying attention to the calendar next to where the daily quests show up, because birthday presents don't count as part of your 2 weekly gifts, but they still increase your hearts. So, like, if you wanted to woo Haley, make sure you pay attention as to when her birthday is. Make sure you get her a coconut on her, if you can, on her birthday. If you wanted to woo Sebastian, make sure that you always... That's for you, Thomas. Always get him something he likes. These are bundle items, and they took me for frickin' ever to get on my file. Now I'm just pissed. These two items, single-handedly, besides the red cabbage, kept me for 3/4 of my second year from filling the community center. I hope you guys don't think my rage is artificial. It's very real. I am borderline livid at how many bundle items that were all very difficult for me to get are just showing up on the stream. Hope you guys don't get an overinflated sense of how easy some of these things are to get, because you will be sorely mistaken in your own files, I'm sure. When you guys play yourselves, hopefully you will look back on these streams and understand the gasps for what they are. Or maybe you'll get luckier than me and I'll just realize that I had terrible luck this whole time and I had to do everything the hard way. Toss up. Alright, so we're going to be stopping at the community center for sure. Before we do that, let's stop by the ocean, see if our crab pots have turned anything else up. Oyster. Yay, a cockle! We did need that for the crab pot bundle, so good, that was worth it. Ooh! Crispy bass. Let's keep that for the Grange Festival. Frozen tier. Maybe, but unlikely. Sorry, George. Alright, so crab pot bundle. We have a couple things to drop off. Well, a choice. Say the snail. That's our first bundle from the fishing thing complete. And it gives us more crab pots! Yay. Alright, I don't think we can use the cockles or oysters for anything else. I mean, you can cook with them, but I don't think you can actually do anything with them. Let's bring our traveling merchant stuff over here. Drop them right in here. You get this from having a cow, this from chickens, ducks, rabbits. Alright, so I think that's it for bundle items. We can't get our summer seeds until tomorrow, which we'll probably save till the next stream. It is already after 5 p.m. in real people time. So, with our new crab pots, why don't we drop, I'd say, 2 more at the ocean and 1 more in the river. We don't need any more bundle items from crab pots, but crab pots do still give you items which you can turn into fertilizer. So it is still worth planting them. Just make sure you always bait them. Alright, so our luck is not great today, so I'd say it's probably going to be a good day for fishing. Actually, let's go up this way. Little shortcut. Hey, Harvey. Insert bad dad joke about being patient. We could also cut down some trees today and clear out the field, because I think we have enough money to expand our farm. Like, we can either expand it like horizontally, as we've been doing, or vertically, which I have canonically been doing in my file. So I think we definitely have the capacity to do that. Sell those for now. Keep the pine tar. You will need that for a bunch of different things, mostly including really good fertilizer. Also, moving forward with crab pots, if you have bait in your action tool and you have that selected when you're filling the pots, you won't accidentally pick up the pots, which is annoying as hell. Oh, we have 1 lone parsnip. Let's drop that in there. We can pickle stuff. Here, I want to show you guys next stream how much money we're going to be making from the salmon berries that I told you guys to save. No point in watering them. You know what? We should have watered them yesterday, because maybe some of those would have been ripe today. Oh well! Let's go traveling merchant. No, we already went to the traveling merchant. We got a bunch of milk and I was mad. Let's go to the ocean, see if we can't increase our fishing skill a little bit. Always be on the lookout for worms. Oh yeah, pier. We do also have a lot of energy too, so if we find that our fishing skills are not really up to snuff, we can go back and chop trees down. Remember, our luck wasn't going to be that good today anyway, so we're mostly doing this to level up our fishing skill, and also maybe make a little bit more money on the side. Traveling merchant man screwed up all my plans for getting the backpack. Ooh, a gold sardine. Hey, Elliot. Bye, Elliot. Willie's done for the day. Ooh, this one's a little thrashier. Oh, flounder! I don't think flounders are bundle fish. I know it takes a long time between hits, unless you're using the bubbles, but when you upgrade your fishing pole to either fiberglass or iridium, you can attach bait to it, which increases the number of fish bites you get in a period of time. So it'll hasten the period between you casting and you catching something. So if this seems monotonous to you right now, it's because it is. It becomes less monotonous if you were to buy a fishing pole. I really do want to stress that I want that backpack more than I want the fishing rod upgrade. That's my priority. Obviously, besides filling the bundle items with the traveling merchant stuff. But I think because the Friday and Sunday periods in which the traveling merchant arrives are so close together, it's easy to blow a lot of money at her place. But during the week, because you have a 5-day span, Monday through like Thursday-ish, in which you don't have to worry about the traveling merchant having something that's thousands of gold that you need, it would be a better period of time to save up the money to either afford the backpack, the fishing rod, upgrading your tools, etc. So this is honestly going pretty fine. We filled a lot of bundles today, and partially filled quite a few. Alright. Get all the way up and lower it down. Yeah, I believe when we started in our very first stream, the fishing bar that you have to hover over the fish was less than the... Cool. Was less than the length of one of those fishing metrics, and now that we've leveled our fishing up so much, our bar has increased, which makes the fishing minigame actually easier. Yeah, we're gonna hold the stream over a little longer than we usually do, just so we can finish out the day. We only get one save point in this game, and it's at the end of the night. Yeah, so this green bar was less than the length of one of those like little brackets when we started. And now it's exceeded that area a little bit. And as you get better at fishing, it will continue to do that. And as you get better rods, it will continue to do that. The sensitivity of the bar will also decrease, so it will take, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's not, because then that means that you get to control it a little bit easier. It won't like leap up to the top with the slightest touch and then you like overshoot your fish and you lose it, kind of thing. Which in my first file I was finding that it happens a lot. Alright, in the very least we'll make a little bit of money. Maybe we'll catch an eel or two. Fish we can eat as well. So if you're having trouble finding forageables, you can technically keep any of your fish either for mine food or for, you know, just being out and about and stuff. I tend to sell all mine. I use a lot of really little clicks to keep the bar on the fish, because if you hold it down too much, you can overextend past the fish, and then your catch bar goes down, and that's, you know, kind of the opposite of what you're trying to do. Ah. Well, that was easy. Why'd you do that minigame if it's so easy? Yeah, for the hell of it. I also like to do fishing so much, not just in the stream, but in my own files, because I feel like of all the gathering professions, whether in your mines, you're going to for forageables, you're fishing, you're getting things from crab pots, whatever gathering thing that you're doing, which is one of the pillars of the game, fishing, as you do it, you basically also give yourself ways to sustain your own energy. Like if I start running out of energy, I'll just eat something I caught, and then I'll just keep catching. Like for every thing that I catch that I can eat, I mostly use the algae, I can make like 3 or 4 more casts. It's just the most sustainable. In the mines, you have to bring something with you, and then once you're out of those, and you can't eat anything anymore, and you run out of energy, you're kind of boned. Forageables, same, but forageables are not as lucrative as fish are, just because they literally go on the ground, so they don't sell for much. They're the easiest thing to have in the game. So, I feel like, and then you don't need to keep filling the crab pots for these. You need to cast. With the crab pots, they are completely 100% useless if you don't bait them. Whereas we're catching fish right now, and we haven't been using bait. So I think it's the most bang for your buck. It's stretching your energy as far as you possibly can. It's getting you the most money that you can for the energy that you're spending. And it's the most sustainable because you can eat some of your catch in order to keep catching. Right. When this chest pops up, you wait till you're almost caught it, go get it, and then drop down to get the fish again. Whew, that was close. If you lose the fish, though, you don't get the fish or the chest. That was cutting a little close. Oh! Alright, and that's enough. So I think we're going to head home, sell off our fish. We got some stuff to do for the next stream, I'm sure. Not only going to Gunther's, but we have a couple of things to do otherwise. We've placed crab pots, so that's good. I think we checked all the garbages in town. Except Jojo Mart, but that's okay. And that also concludes the month of spring. You guys will be able to see what summer brings on our next stream. I will unfortunately not be in town this week. I will be going to see my boyfriend who lives out of state. And so I will not be streaming until next week. So I will probably not know what that's going to look like until the weekend. I'll make an announcement as to when I think my next stream is going to be. So I'll keep you guys posted. As of right now, it's a little in the air, so I do apologize. But in the meantime, if you guys want to catch up, now would be a good time to do it. Let's see how much money we made. Alright, just to prove my point. The strawberry sold for... The gold star strawberry sold for 200 gold. 2 strawberry jam sold for 3 times as much. So, let me tell you, the jelly, worth it. And that was not even in regards to like aging it. You can when you get casks, when you get the basement in your house, you can age certain products so that their rating goes higher. But keep in mind, the rating of whatever you put in a preserve jar doesn't matter. If you put a gold starfruit into a cask to make starfruit wine, or into a preserve jar to make starfruit jam, a gold starfruit and a non-ranked starfruit and a silver starfruit will all produce the same jam. So keep that in mind when you're getting different ranked items and you're choosing which to put in your preserve jars. So that's why all of my gold strawberries get sold, and my silver stuff and my non-ranked stuff go into the preserve jars. So even with that in mind, the best ranked strawberry is still like worth about half of one non-ranked jelly. So keep that in mind for later. Alright, we had a really good fishing day, so we've made all of the money that we spent at the Traveling Merchant back. But that concludes our stream. We did hold over a bit, so we're going to conclude it right here. Shut up, chicken. That concludes it for the night. I'm going to write some notes on what our next stream is going to entail. We are going to start summer, which means that we're going to have to buy all of our summer seeds. We're going to have to rehoe the area, refertilize it, rehoe it, you know, all that. We're going to be able to finally see differentiation in the trees, though, so that will mean that our tappers, which hopefully we'll build a third of, will be more easily placed. We're going to try to get the backpack, because next stream I think is going to take place almost entirely in the weekday, so we won't have, you know, reasons to spend thousands of gold from the traveling merchant like we did over the weekend. So I'm going to put that in question marks. I wonder if we're going to be able to find a gold bar, which would almost very nearly complete, if not actually complete, the minecart bundle. That would be great to have the minecart available to us. And then I think we're probably going to try to upgrade at least one tool, whether it's the fishing pole, maybe it'll be the pickaxe, because the pickaxe would be super helpful to upgrade, because then you take less energy to break rocks apart, and you can spend more time in the mines with fewer forageables, because that does add up. So I think those are some pretty good goals. I'll talk to you guys later, and have a very good day. Bye.